Estimated teacher, good morning, good afternoon, and as I'm going to see you, good night too. Well, ready? We're going to start. With the help of a dear middle-aged woman Nancy, we're going to talk firstly today about the present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous o el presente perfecto continuo is a verb form that we constantly are using. We use it for indicate situations that had started in the past but haven't ended up yet, and they still go on basically. For form these kind of subjects, we're going to need two things. First, an auxiliary verb that is going to be have, and then a midterm verb who's going to be been, okay? So the basic form that you gotta learn is that you gotta say have been. So in this example, we got our subject, there's going to be they or auxiliary, it's going to be have, then been, then our main verb, working, then you're 4 days on that project, that's the complement. So they have been working 4 days on that project. So simple. And that's how you make basically a normal, typical sentence with that. Then you got a negative. So here the only thing that changes is that you're going to have but with a not, And the example here is he has never been eaten well. Usually when you has not, you have to press recording attention there because people don't go around saying has not every time they say the sentences. Usually you can use obviously hasn't. He hasn't been eating well. He hasn't been eating well. And then you got the questions. The questions, which can be affirmative or negative, they just maintain the same form, shows that you have the have in the first place. There's a mistake here. So you got have in the first place, they go with the subject, the person, then the verb. So has you been trying as well as you should have since you left the college choir? So basically, as all the question sentences in the word, you just put the auxiliary verb first and then the person. Another motive for using this kind of verb form is that we are constantly referring to actions that end in the past but still have a visible effect today. For example, in today's sentence, Maria has sunburns. She has been taking the sun the whole morning. We thought first, in the first part of the sentence, that Maria has sunburns. Is what she got now. That is a reflection of the action she did before that, which was taking the sun the whole morning. We also use it to denote situations that still going on. Go one and one and another time again. They're repeatedly. Like we have been talking for weeks. Okay, Nancy, I know I've got a little time now, but let's take a minute and talk about the past perfect continuous. I know it's quite complicated, the English past perfect, that kind of stuff. But I usually say to people that are learning English that they should not worry about this kind of stuff and they just have to start talking, Then lately, for like a magical force, I don't know, who possessed you for doing that, you're going to form the sentence as well. So, the past perfect continuous is a verb form that is in past which indicates an action that was going on that we were making till something else happened. We usually, for this as an auxiliary verb, we use have, but in his past form have. So here in present, We got subject, auxiliary, plus member, plus the complement. I have saved the file before the computer turned off, which indicates that I did an action before something else happened, something else that put at risk my work. So I have saved the file before the computer turns off. In negatives, this is a quite bad situation we don't want to be in. So in negatives, if we're talking about a negative subject, we must add the negative auxiliary not. Again, you can use also the contractions. In this case, yes, I had not saved the files before the computer turned off. Oh. Now, the question, which can be also affirmative and negative. Okay. Now, for the other hand, if you want to talk about questions, you just switch places. Instead of you had, you could hadn't, obviously in negative. Hadn't you saved the files before the computer turned off? And that's basically it for today. Thanks.